And it was. It was a week before Labor Day, the unofficial end of a mild summer, and Lake Michigan shimmered like blue-green glass, slow-moving compared to the traffic building behind us on Lakeshore Drive. On the bike and pedestrian paths, the truly committed were on the move, driven by whatever internal spark goosed them along. Ben took a sip of coffee out of a Dunkin' Donuts cup. I plopped down on the bench beside him, slipped off my riding gloves, and stretched my legs out. "You're sweating," he said. I slid him a look, amused, then toweled off a bit. "That's what happens when you raise your heart rate. When's the last time you did that, by the way?" "Vegas. Her name was Sherry. Damn good memories. How many miles you up to at a pop, you don't mind my asking?" "Today, 15 up, 15 back. From here, another mile to my shower nozzle. It really wakes you up." Ben stared at me without enthusiasm. "I can see that. I might get into something like that one of these days." The man was built like a Bears linebacker, wide, solid, and lead of foot. I doubted his monster feet would even fit on a pair of bike pedals. "Not a bad idea. One you've had for the whole time I've known you, yet you haven't made it onto a single bike seat yet." "I'm thinking a Harley-Davidson might make it a little easier on the cartilage," Ben said. I gulped more water, swallowed, the bottle almost empty. "No doubt. Wouldn't do a thing for your heart rate, though." He shot me a mischievous grin. "Would if I rode it right." I needed to refill my bottle. There was a water fountain across the path, but I didn't feel like making a go for it yet. I was tired. I stared at the fountain instead, willing it to come to me. Ben stretched his arms over his head, yawned. "Sorry I had to kick your new boyfriend to the curb, but things got awkward. No hard feelings?" "Boyfriend?" I chuckled. "Funny, the way he told it, he kicked you, and if I'm not mistaken, I told both of you things were going to get stupid." He was referring to Detective Eli Weber, his latest ex-partner, my new friend. I had met him a couple of months ago while investigating the murder of Father Ray Heaton, my surrogate father. He had been a kind man, a patient man, especially with me. Pop. That's what I'd called him. I was still grieving his loss, missing him. Ben and Eli had tried partnering, but it had lasted only a few weeks. The closer Eli and I got, the weirder it got for all three of us. It wasn't as if Ben and I had designs on each other. He was a pal, like a brother almost. But what woman wanted her brother working with the guy she was sleeping with? Not a single one. "It's not like he was giving me a blow-by-blow," Ben said. "But still, whatever. Let's talk about something else." The fountain was playing stubborn. It still refused to budge. I sneered at it. "So, what's up? Why are we sitting here on a bench on a Sunday morning when I've got a bagel waiting for me?" He tapped his newspaper against his thigh, eyed the trees. "I asked you here because I have a job for a talented ex-cop turned PI, such as yourself. Interested in taking on a little something?" "Depends on what it is." He glanced at me, shook his head. "Must be nice. Captain of your own ship, mistress of your own fate. No more having to take whatever croaks or pukes in front of you. You're just out there, footloose and fancy-free." I kicked off my shoes, wiggled my toes around in my sweaty socks. "Yeah, life's sweet. Stop stroking me." "Patience is a virtue," Ben said. "So is chastity," I said. "But in for a penny, in for a pound." Ben breathed in deep, let the breath out slow, a smile on his face. "Weber's one lucky bastard, I'll tell you." He tilted his face toward heaven, eyes closed, as if working on a tan.